kind, so entertaining, so helpful. My little angel. Now look at him. He's killing me.
Does he want to replace him? What? Does he want someone to take his place or not?
I don't think so.
What?
I don't know.
Ask him.
Gentlemen, forgive me. I don't know what I was talking about. I don't know what I was saying. In fact, I'm sure that whatever I was saying there wasn't a word of truth in it. Do I look like a man who be made to suffer? Actually, what have I done with my pipe?
Charming evening we're having.
Oh, unforgettable.
And it's not over.
Apparently not.
It's only beginning.
Oh, it's awful.
Push to the pantomime.
Oh, the circus!
The musical.
The circus!
What have I done with that briar?
Oh, he's a scream. He's lost his new deed. Oh, into the corridor on the left.
Keep my seat.
Look, he subsides. Indeed. All subsides. Great calm over. Listen. Pan sleeps.
Will night never come?
Don't want to leave until it does.
Well, you see,
It's a natural thing. It's a natural thing. I understand. If I were in your position, and I had my appointment with this Godot, whatever, you know what I mean? I would wait till the darkest night before I left. I'd very much like to sit down now, but I just don't quite know how to.
Could I be of any help?
Perhaps if you ask me.
What?
If you ask me to sit down.
Oh, would that be a help?
I fancy so.
Oh, here we go. Be seated, sir. I beg of you.
No, I couldn't. Ask me again.
Come, take a seat. I beseech you. You'll catch pneumonia.
You think so?
Oh, why, it's absolutely certain.
Well, you know best. Done it. Thank you, my good man. Thank you. But I really should be leaving because I must keep with my schedule.
Time has stopped.
Don't you believe that, sir? Don't you believe that? You can believe anything, but not that.
Everything seems black to him today.
Except the firmament. But that's it. That's it. You're not from these parts. You don't know what our twilights can do. Shall I tell you? Why, I can't refuse you. Well, this whip is worn out. Oh! What was I saying?
Let's go.
Be seated, sir. I beg of you. You'll catch your death.
Thank you again. What is your name?
Adam.
Ah, yes. The night. But pay attention for pity's sake, please. Look. Will you look up, pig? Good. That's enough. The sky. What is so extraordinary about this? Qua sky. It's luminous and pale, like any other sky in these latitudes. In this hour of the day, when the weather is fine. An hour ago, roughly, after pouring forth, say, 10 o'clock this morning, tiresome torrents of red and white light begin to lose its effulgence and grow pale gone. But behind the gentleness of the pale light, night is following and will burst upon us when we least expect it. Pop! Just like that. That's how it is in this bitch of an earth.
As long as one knows,
One can bide one's time.
one knows what to expect.
No further need to worry.
Simply wait.
We're used to it.
Gentlemen, how did you find me?
Huh?
Good? Fair? Middling? Poor?
Oh, very good, very good.
Thank you. And you, sir?
Oh, très bon!
Thank you! Thank you! I am in need of such encouragement. I faltered towards the end.
Oh, perhaps just a teeny weeny little bit.
I thought it was intentional.
My memory is defective.
In the meantime, nothing happens.
You find that tedious?
Somewhat.
You, sir?
I've been better entertained.
Gentlemen, you have been civil to me.
Oh, not at
What
all.
an idea!
Yes, yes, you have been civil to me. Such is the case, I ask myself, is there anything I can do for these honest men who are having such a dull time?
Even 10 francs would be a help.
We are not beggars. Anything I can do, I can. What can I do? I've given them bones. I've talked to them about this and that. I've explained our twilights admittedly. But is there anything else I can do? Think. To cheer them up. Anything. I am neutral, I say.
Even 5 would be a help.
That's enough!
I couldn't accept less.
But I say, is there anything? And I admit that at night this will be burning in me. But at night I will suffer, no doubt about it. Well, what shall I have them do for you?
Oh.
Shall we have them sing, dance, think?
Oh.
Hmm?
He thinks.
Of course he thinks. He thinks aloud. And he thinks very prettily. I could listen to him for hours. Shall I have him think something for you?
I'd rather he dance. It would be more fun.
Not necessary.
But wouldn't it indeed be more fun?
I'd like one to hear him think.
Well, perhaps he could dance first and think afterwards. Oh, if that's not asking too much,
Would that be possible?
Of course. It's the natural order of things.
Then let him dance!
Do you hear, Hog?
He never refuses.
He refused once.
Oh.
Dance, misery!
Is that all?
Encore!
I could do as well. With a bit of practice.
He used to dance the fandango, the brawl, the jig, the farandole, the hornpipe. He capered for jaw. thinks he's entangled in a net.
Something about it.
Whoa!
Tell us about the time you refused.
By all means, of course, of course. 1 second. Where's my pulverizer? What have I done with my spray?
My left lung is very weak. My right lung is sound as a bell.
Well, it's no matter. No matter. Wait 1 second. Help me! Wait! 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 Ha-ha! He has it! Well?
Why doesn't he put down his bags?
Rubbish! Are you sure?
Damn it, haven't you already told us?
I've already told you?
You've already told us.
Anyway, he has put them down.
So he has. And what of it?
Well, since he has put down his bags, it is impossible we should have asked him why he has not done so.
Stoutly reasoned.
Why has he put down his bags?
Answer us that.
In order to dance.
Oh, true.
True.
Nothing happens. Nobody comes. Nobody goes. It's awful.
Have him dance. Have him think. Have him dance and think.
Give him his hat.
His hat?
Well, I can't think or dance without his hat.
Give him his hat.
Not me? After what he did to me? Never.
I'll give it to him.
Tell him to go and fetch it.
It's better if you put it just.
I'll give it to him.
Tell him to take it.
Better if you put it on his head.
I'll put it on his head.
What's he waiting for?
Stand back.
Oh.
Think! Stop! Closer. Stop! Think.
On the other hand, we're
Stop! Closer. Stop! Turn. Think.
Given the existence, as uttered forth in the public works of Puncher and Watman, of a personal god, with white beard, outside time, without extension, who from the heights of divine Apathia, divine Northumbria, divine Aphasia, loves us dearly, with some exceptions for reasons unknown but time will tell, and suffers like the divine Miranda, with those who are plunged in torment, plunged in fire, whose fire flames if that continues, and who can doubt it will fire the firmament, that is to say, blast hail to heaven so blue, still, and calm, so calm, with a calm which even though intermittent is better than nothing, not so fast, and considering what's more, that as a result of the labours left unfinished, crowned by the academy of anthropopometry of Essie in posse, of Testu and Cuno, it is established, beyond all doubt, all other doubt than that which clings to the labours of men, that as a result of the labours unfinished of Testu and Cunard, it is established, as hereinafter, what many deny, that man, in posse of Testu and Cunard, that man, that as a result of the public works of Puncher and Watman, it is established beyond all doubt that in view of the labours of Fortov and Belcher left unfinished for reasons unknown, Testament Cunard left unfinished, it was established what many deny, that man in posse, Testament Cunard, that man in esse, that man, in short, that man in brief, in spite of the strides of alimentation and defecation, wastes and pint. Waste and pint. And concurrently, simultaneously, what is more for reasons unknown, in spite of the strides of physical culture, the practice of sports, such as tennis, football, running, cycling, swimming, riding, gliding, conating, camogie, skating, tennis of all kinds, dying, flying, sports of all sorts, autumn, summer, winter tennis of all kinds, hockey of all sorts, penicillin and succedanea, in a word. Flying, gliding, golf over 9 and 18 holes, tennis of all sorts, in a word, for reasons unknown, in Peckham, Fulham, Clapham, namely concurrently, simultaneously, what is more for reasons unknown, but time will tell, fades away. I resume. Fulham, Clapham, in a word, the dead loss per head, since the death of Bishop Berkeley being to the tune of 1 inch 4 ounce per head, approximately by and large, more or less than the nearest decimal, good measure, round figures, stark naked in stocking, feet in Connemara. In a word, no matter what matter, the facts are there, and considering what is much more grave, that in the light of the labours lost of Steinway and Peterman, here's what is much more grave, that in the light of the labours lost of Steinway and Peterman, that in the plains, in the mountains, by the seas, by the rivers, running waters, running fire, the air is the same. And then the earth, namely the air and then the earth, in the great cold, the great dark, alas, the air and the earth, the great cold, the earth, abode of stones in the great cold. Alas, alas, in the year of their Lord 600 and something, the air, the earth, the stone, the earth, abode of stones in the great cold, the great deeps, on sea, on land, and in the air. I resume for reasons unknown, in spite of the tennis, the facts are there, but time will tell. I resume, alas, abandoned, unfinished, on abode of stones, on abode of stones, but who can help it? I resume, but not so fast. I resume, the skull fading, and concurrently, simultaneously, but it's more for reasons unknown, in spite of the shards of physical culture, the tennis, on the beard, the flames of the tears, the stones so blue, so calm, alas, on, the skull, in Connemara, in spite of tennis, the skull, the labours abandoned, left unfinished, graver still, abode of stones. Alas, abandoned, unfinished, the skull in Connemara, in spite of the tennis, the stones, alas, the stones, Cunard, the tennis, the stones, so calm, Cunard, unfinished, his hat, unfinished!
Avenged!
Give me that hat. There's an end to his thinking.
Will he be able to walk?
Walk. Up! A pig!
Perhaps he's dead. You'll kill him.